If the Lions go 12-4, I'm sending this tape into ESPN.
Welcome to Champs, baby. We don't win in the specific years that I want us to win. Let's go! Let's go! I was big on them and so was Chandler. Because he's not the better player. Watch them play football.
Oh my God! You watched the highlights? Did you watch Johnny Manziel's highlights when he? Whoa, guys! Look at me! I'm gonna go throw the ball.
If Stidham outperforms Newton, Stidham's gonna start. That's all you have. How are you gonna win the division with that? How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to NFL Week 17 recap. We're back here with a full recap of the last week of the NFL season going into the playoffs next week. We have a lot to talk about after the race for the playoffs in the NFC and AFC is locked up. We'll talk about all the playoff teams that got in. We'll do a full bracket predictions later in the episode, as well as giving you a recap of our regular season predictions. Who finished out on top? I can speak, I swear. And
Okay.
My name is Nick Antonakis. I'm lucky to be joined by the regular crew. We got Chandler Betts, Stuart Brooks back here for another one. How you guys doing?
Good. I think it's snowing. It's snowing.
Yeah, it is snowing outside right now. So add to the football feel of things, I guess.
Yeah, except no Patriots in the playoffs. So
Patriots in the playoffs.
First time that I've watched that they haven't made it. It's a little weird.
Same here.
Every year it's like
second.
It's like I'm gearing up for it every year, and then this year it's just like I don't know. But I'm still excited for the playoffs. So
yeah.
To be honest,
I mean, for me, it's kind of similar to last year because we got out so fast. It wasn't even funny.
It's
Well, it was kind of funny.
What would it have been funny? Never mind.
It was kind of funny though.
Anyway, that's it for the intro. One of our wonderful intros. We'll dive right into the games now. First, we got Vikings versus Lions. Vikings barely edge out the Lions 37-35.
This was like one of the biggest shootouts of the year. Doesn't mean much. Oh, yeah. The one point I had to make was that I think Kirk Cousins might have saved his job these last 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I think he's at 35 touchdowns, only 13 interceptions, not 6. If he had 6, that would have been amazing. But that's still pretty good, though. 35 and 13, a little bit high on the interception. But, they went 9-7 a couple games ago. Maybe they're a playoff team. So, I mean, that regardless of how we feel or I feel about him personally, objectively speaking, he's probably going to come back next year. It might be good news, maybe for Patriots fans. They won't. I think they're picking after us, though, are they?
No, they picked them before us.
They're
one before us.
The 14? Okay, so maybe now that they won't try to pick a quarterback if Trey Lance was to fall there. So
I don't think that we should pick a quarterback there.
Well, what if Trey Lance falls to 15? It could happen. I've seen stuff.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of scenarios that we'll recap in another episode with the Patriots. Yeah.
I have something else to say from this game. Congratulations to Justin Jefferson for breaking Randy Moss's Vikings rookie receiving yards.
Yeah.
I think he broke the NFL record for rookie receiving yards.
Well, it must have also been.
I think Moss was number one in the league before.
It was Anquan Bolden, which is kind of crazy.
But,
really?
Oh, because he won Rookie of the Year that year.
Yeah, 03. So, good for him.
Look at this. 405 yards, 3 touchdowns for Kirk, and then Matt Stafford, 293 yards, 3 touchdowns and a pick.
Free Stafford.
Look at Justin.
He's hitting the market this year. I bet he's going to move.
I think
just the question is to where.
The Lions have got to reset this. It's not going to work bringing back Stafford and some weapons every year and just going 9-7. They got to start changing it up a little bit.
Yeah.
Get the value while you can. Their defense is so bad.
This Lions team is going to look nothing like they do right now next year.
Hopefully.
Because you've got Galladay, who's going to be a free agent. Marvin Jones Jr. is going to be a free agent. Matt Stafford's probably not going to be there.
Peterson's probably going to retire or leave.
Agent.
Yeah.
I think that he might stay for one more year.
You think he'll stay? I mean, he keeps making 1-year pit stops. He was a year in Arizona. He was a year in Washington, and now he's been a year in Detroit. But yeah.
Go win a Super Bowl. Go to the Chiefs.
I think I'd like to see him. No, not the Chiefs. As much as I like Dalvin Cook, and more so as much as I like Alexander Mattinson, I'd like to see him just go back to Minnesota for one more year and his career there. But yeah,
he's going to do there though. He's going to be running back 3.
Yeah, I don't know.
2 probably above Mattinson.
He'll be. Yeah, he was pretty good this year. I don't. Yeah. He was pretty good this year.
What did he do this year? Let's look at the quick.
Mattinson was better though.
I mean,
plus he was basically running back 1 in the Lions.
Actually, he didn't do that.
He did get some carries with what's his face Swift, even though he was hurt.
Yeah, he got a lot of goal line packages.
AP stats: 604 yards, 7 touchdowns, 3.9, 12 receptions.
Wow.
Not bad. Not bad.
He could be a decent running back mentor to like Najee Harris who comes in. So he's definitely still has a role in the league this second year.
I just think the Lions are just a worse version of the Falcons, basically.
Dude, I'm going to be honest. This game is not worth the amount of time we're spending on
We already spent too much. But
yeah.
Well, just real quick, though. Chandler might know this better than me. I don't know if Nick knows. But I haven't really noticed because the Lions are never on national TV. But how's Okudah been? I mean, he was the 4th pick.
I don't know.
That's pretty high for a cornerback. You basically have to be like a top 5 quarterback in the league if you're going to.
That's the key point. They shouldn't have drafted a corner at 3, not at 4.
3. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, they were 3.
Yeah, right. Andrew Thomas.
Wow.
Yeah. It was very high. I mean, he's been decent, but again, it's not like when you draft Jalen Ramsey in the top 10. That's
who would they have gone instead, though? I'm just curious.
Literally anybody else, probably.
Who? Who would have helped them?
I would have loved to see them get Isaiah Simmons because I'd like to see Matt Patricia have.
Oh, true.
I've worked with Isaiah.
But he hasn't been that good this year either.
I think that comes down to a scheme thing. Matt Patricia.
He didn't really, yeah.
As much as he's a very bad head coach, he knows how to deal.
Yeah, he's a good defensive coordinator. Yeah.
I would have loved to see that combination. A lot of people were saying they should have drafted Tua, maybe Justin Herbert.
They could have drafted Tua, yeah.
Or Herbert, yeah.
Derek Brown, who's pretty decent
Derek Brown was probably that is what
CJ Henderson wasn't that bad either.
I still think Okudah's going to end up being better than Henderson.
Yeah.
He had a bunch of red flags. But I mean, everybody knew it was going to be Okudah if they weren't trading out.
Yeah,
the reason that they picked Okudah is because they couldn't trade back. That's just a fact.
No one wanted to trade up.
They wanted somebody. They were hoping that somebody was going to try to leapfrog Miami to draft a quarterback, and that didn't happen. So they just picked their guy, and their guy turned out to be way overvalued. But that's all we need to talk about for that.
Yeah, but they're basically just a worse version of the Falcons. And speaking of the Falcons, we have the Bucs versus the Falcons up next. Brady he gets 43 touchdowns on the year.
Yeah.
Look at Tom, man.
40 passing.
44 to 27.
Most passing touchdowns in a season for him since 2007.
It hurts.
He absolutely went off in the last 4 weeks. Now, granted, they were playing some soft teams, but you play who's in front of you, and they've completely fucking destroyed everyone they played. That has been bad this season. So that's
good for his confidence going into the playoffs.
Exactly. AB got involved. Evans, I don't know if he's going to play. I'm not sure if they
did not look good.
I don't know if they need him. Like he's not like a necessity because they have.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I would say they just rest him just to play it safe, just for the game against Washington.
Well, what if they lose? Because they don't have enough weapons.
Well, I don't think they will.
They won't
even without him.
No, you don't.
If they lose, it wouldn't be because Evan was.
If they lose, it's Bruce Arians' head. Gone.
But like the last year, 2 years ago, the Bucs played the Pistons in the first round. It was a total whooping.
The what?
And the Bucs and the Pistons.
Oh, wrong
Bucs.
Okay.
Yeah, and
wrong Bucs.
So, like honestly, if Giannis hadn't played that series, they probably still would have won in 5 or maybe 6. But like, why would you? You don't rest.
No.
If he can play,
I'm not saying rest him I'm not saying rest him just because this is an easy opponent. I'm saying rest him if he's not ready to go. I mean, dress him, sure, but don't play him 50 snaps if he's not ready to go. You know what I'm saying?
If he can play, he should play. It's a playoff.
Yeah,
that's how it's going to come down to.
You play him until in my eyes, you play him until you know you're winning the game.
Yeah.
Then you take him out.
I guess.
But you can't like not.
No, I'm not saying bench him. I'm saying dress him, but go easy. If you're in a losing situation in that game and you need a conversion, throw him in, of course. But like if you're up, don't put him in the game.
Else. Well, if nothing else, he's just going to be a distraction.
Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah.
It's like again,
if you're up by 14, I wouldn't put him in every snap. That's all I'm saying.
And again, comparing to basketball, it's Dennis Rodman in the 97 finals.
Plus, let's be honest, even if Evans can't play, they're still going to win. They better. Or else it's Arians' head and maybe Brady's. No, probably not.
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
He has no structural damage. I don't know. He'll be back assuming they win. He'll be back.
Yes.
By the division.
Oh, he'll be back definitely next week. Yeah.
All right. Well, sorry, Falcons.
Speaking of Tom Brady, his former team goes out on a high note this year. The New England Patriots, our boys, winning against the Jets 28-14.
This was
Cam Newton had a career day with the Patriots. 3 touchdowns.
Best game of the season.
He
had more than half of his total touchdown passing in this game. He had 5 before, and now he had 3.
And also, Jacoby Myers has tied Jarrett Stidham for touchdown passes this year now.
Oh, yeah.
That's depressing.
That's incredible.
I like it. But there's not much to say. I mean, the Jets are terrible.
Our tight ends, they're back. They're here.
Ozzy decided to catch the ball.
Dalton Keene.
Obviously, I'm not going to put too much into this, but
getting involved.
It's good to see. It's a good confidence booster. It's a good win for going into next season. 9-7 looks better than 6-10. It means that we were almost 500 instead of 2 games below that. And we finished 5-3 at home this year, so that's something, I guess. But Cam, despite his performance, I still want him to leave. Maybe this grabs him. This grabs him a backup job somewhere in the league, though, that he was able to show.
Yeah.
Nothing to the best.
He will not start somewhere next year, unless if it's New England.
If I were to hazard a guess, it would be Washington, where
he
spends 1 year as the backup. Then probably that's his career.
Yeah, with Rivera again, that would be fun to see. But maybe he could play a role like a Mariota on the Raiders, come in every so often.
Yeah,
I can see that.
Especially with Rivera on the bench, you would probably like to bring him back in.
Nothing to the best to Cam. I mean, he worked hard, and it's the biggest shoes you can possibly fill maybe in sports history.
Yeah.
It didn't work out really, unfortunately, but nothing to the best of him, the person. However, as the football player, I do not want to see him back ever. Please don't sign. Please don't start him next season. Please no.
I agree with you there. I mean, he's a good guy, He put in a lot of work. It just didn't work at all.
Got up at 4 a.m. every day just to throw a bunch of
He was on the grind, but he was just throwing picks every day. That's all he did. He just padded his stats basically in this last game. That's what he did. Went out on a high note.
Yeah. He still threw more picks than touchdowns this year.
But he better not come back. If he comes back, I swear to God, Bill, don't make this mistake, please.
I'm just looking at this Jets team. I know we all know they're horrible. But this actually might be, other than the Browns of 2017, might be genuinely the worst constructed team in football history.
What about the 08 Lions?
No, but they still had what's his name? Guy who went to the Cowboys a year later.
Oh no, Roy Williams. No, he wasn't there anymore. They did have Calvin Johnson though. I don't think.
Look, they have Lamar Jackson, the better version of Lamar Jackson on defense.
They had Roy Williams
5
to start
tackles.
the year at least.
Let me see.
I know because I play as that team on NFL head coach.
Okay, yeah, he was traded. Let's see here.
They had Kitna, who was awful that year. But
on October 14th, and then they had Orlowski, who ran out of the back of the end zone.
I do remember that.
Yeah, so
now he's pissed about the Giants and Eagles.
Yeah.
One more thing I want to talk about though, Sony Michel making a little bit of a resurgence, possibly now worth more on the trade market.
Wow, whole 7th round pick.
Yeah, there's no
maybe a 5th.
Hell no! Why would you trade for? You can sign anyone. They can do what he did. He doesn't do anything.
Yeah,
special.
he doesn't.
He had some energy off that run.
He had a receiving touchdown, maybe one of the first of his career. Mm-hmm. So. But I
think it was the first.
Maybe, yeah. But he has 0 breakaway speed, so that's his biggest problem.
It's pretty bad.
So
Nick Chubb, where you at? Oh yeah,
he has lots of breakaway speed. But yeah, hopefully Damian Harris comes back strong next season because he did look pretty awesome in the games that he played.
Yeah, that's very true. Anyway, next game. Bills spank the Dolphins 56-26.
Oh my God. Ethan.
My God.
Ethan.
Rip Ethan.
At Ethan. This is a franchise defining. The Dolphins have made the playoffs twice, I think, so far this century.
Once. Oh, this century.
Yeah.
It's either once or twice.
Oh, 2016. So, and maybe there was one at the time of 2000 I'm missing. But, yeah. So, you got this new quarterback. I know Fitz couldn't play and all that. And, the Bills benched Allen. They were already up by a lot, but Jesus, this is embarrassing.
It was bad.
We all picked the Dolphins in this, which was too bad for us. But they had Matt Barkley out there throwing dimes. If Josh Allen stayed in this game, they would have put up 60 on these boys.
For sure.
David Howard had a pick, so he passed J.C. Jackson for interceptions.
Yeah.
10 in the season. That's pretty impressive.
Awesome, yeah.
I mean, we got to give props to the Dolphins. They're still a 10-6 team missing the playoffs. I mean, that's
I was going to say this has got to be one of the better years in basically in NFL history for a conference. This AFC is extremely good.
Yeah.
They have 8 really good teams, or not 8, 7 good teams, or no, 8, yeah, because there's 7 playoff teams. And I mean, Patriots and Raiders aren't great, but they're at least decent. So
yeah, outside looking in, they're competitive.
Yeah, and well, that's too bad though. And Tua, I remember Chandler brought this up. Actually, we weren't even filming the podcast, but he brought this up about how maybe the Dolphins could think about drafting quarterback at 3. Maybe if Fields was to fall there.
I was talking
to draft someone else.
I was talking to Ethan today. He said that he would be very, very against that. Yeah. He does not want a new quarterback. He wants Tua back. He thinks it's the OC's fault. And now that he's fired, Tua will be able to throw deep more.
I think that it's not just that, but he got thrown in the middle of the season, and also they don't have a lot of weapons, to be honest. They have Gesicki and Parker.
Jarvis has been out, or not Jarvis.
Hakeem Grant.
Parker.
Devontae Parker.
Oh, he did play
this game, but he's been out. He was out for I think the 3 games before.
Yeah, and Gesicki didn't play. I don't think this week.
Yeah,
they don't really
he played this.
And they don't have any really running backs either.
Well, because what's his name?
Gaskin.
Gaskin. He played this week, but there were like 3 weeks when Gaskin was on the COVID list. Devontae Parker didn't play. Against the Patriots, they had their 5th, 6th, and 7th string receivers as their 1, 2, and 3, and they still beat us. Congratulations. Thank you. But this Dolphins team, I'm with Ethan. You have to keep Tua. As much as he's shown some red flags this year, you have to work with him. You saw Josh Allen have the literal opposite problem that Tua does right now. He was throwing the ball too far down and not being conservative enough with the ball. And then he's completely fixed it this year. He's looked like, I think if Aaron Rodgers didn't exist, he's the MVP.
Yeah, and one thing to consider with the Dolphins, actually, we'll probably do like an off-season episode at one point, but they have the number 3 overall pick right now. So I was talking to Ethan about this. If Fields falls to them, they could trade that pick for the world. Like honestly, they could. Get a lot of value for that.
That's true.
Yeah, but the question with that is because you're the Dolphins.
They got no. I mean, I think they should just take Chase if he's available.
Yeah.
I would say trade down to like 5 or 6.
Well, but who's to say 5 and 6 wants Justin Fields that much?
Who is at 5?
5 is
Atlanta, or is that 4?
No,
Atlanta's 4.
Yeah.
6 is Philadelphia. Bengals are at 5. Yeah, so they're not going to trade up because they could trade up to get Penei Sewell, depending on who.
Is this serious? This is somebody did a mock draft. I'm just looking at a mock draft right now. Someone projected Zach Wilson 3 to the Dolphins.
That's not even that crazy.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Because Zach Wilson for a while was, you have to look at when that was made. If it was made before the semifinals, Zach Wilson was
5 hours ago. 5 hours ago.
That's kind of bad then.
And also, you want to know what's even worse is that they actually have Fields going after him at 4.
Who do they have the Pats picking?
Let's see. Mac Jones at 15.
Not at 15.
I don't want them to do that.
He's probably going to be there in the second round.
Trey Lance at 12 to 49ers. That could happen.
Yeah, a lot of people have the. But
Kyle Pitts, the Chargers.
Kyle Shanahan announced that Jimmy G is starting next year.
Well, but that doesn't mean they're still not taking a quarterback.
True. Maybe he'll be a bridge for one more year.
I wouldn't put it out of the realm of possibility.
This guy also has Devontae Smith over Jamar Chase. This is not a good.
That's not a good draft. Yeah, just don't credit what that guy has to say. Trust what I have to say.
NBCSN, actually, they had the Pats drafting an offensive lineman first round.
Yeah.
Why?
Darisaw.
That would be the end of my Patriots fandom right there. That's the one thing.
That's what you can abandon.
Not actually, but like that would be terrible. I've said many times, even at the start of the year, we were like, if we screw up this draft, we're done for the next 5 years.
This is even worse. This one has Zach Wilson at 2.
Yeah, I saw that one too.
Damn, he must be getting
Zach Wilson could be somebody's quarterback too. It's very possible.
I think Jamar Chase is the pick for them.
For the Dolphins, yeah. Oh, I agree. Yeah.
Eagles, Devontae Smith, that would be good too. This one has the Panthers taking Trey Lance.
I've heard that. Yep.
I don't know if that's this. A lot of people. I'm still seeing a lot of people with Surtain going to Cowboys.
He's going to be excellent.
Mac Jones, quarterback, Patriots. Yeah, maybe it'll happen. Who knows?
But I don't want it. We have to get a pass.
What are we going to do with him, though? He's going to be thrown into a place with no weapons. We have to go out and sign Galladay or Robinson.
let's save the Patriots talk for the Patriots offseason.
Yeah, what were we even just talking about? The Dolphins? Okay,
Dolphins and Bills.
Dolphins.
Which is basically a wrap at this point.
Yeah.
Browns versus Steelers. They barely beat out the backup Browns.
The COVID Bowl.
Steelers.
The COVID
Mason
Bowl.
Rudolph. Comes back from the
They're
dead.
playing again. When was the last time this happened? Week 17 matchup happened.
Two players from the Browns and their coach have COVID.
Yeah.
Or on the COVID list.
Two players.
I would have favored the Steelers in any matchup, but
it was their head coach, the assistant coach, and two players. I'm gonna check the post one more time.
I wonder who the other one is, because I know Joel Bitonio, who's actually kind of a sad story. He's never been there for a winning season. He's the longest tenured Browns player, and then they finally make the playoffs, and bam, he gets COVID.
Yeah, that sucks. But I mean, I was honestly really invested, or not really invested, but I was like, come on, Cleveland, please don't lose. Like,
yeah.
Oh my God, is this really
good?
good?
And I were big on the Browns going into.
I was like, this can't happen. They can't lose. They can't lose to Mason Rudolph, who did throw a dime to Chase Claypool. But
still made the playoffs.
Stefanski, 2 coaches and 2. No. Well, yes, because the Dolphins
lost. Over the Dolphins.
Who?
Who made the tiebreaker?
Who? What now?
If the Browns had lost, would they have?
I still think they would have made it. I think they would have been the 7th seed.
Yeah. Okay.
So, but I mean, I'm sure they'd rather play Pittsburgh than Buffalo.
Yes.
So, but I'm not super confident in them. But props to the Browns. Me and Chandler were right. I think Chandler picked them to actually go 11-5.
I think I did. Yeah.
I had 9-7 in the playoffs.
I also want to say that I also predicted after Cam Newton signed that I predicted to go exactly 7-9.
No. Oh wait, never mind.
With Stidham though, wow. I don't think we would have gone 6-10.
I don't think we would have gone 6-10. I think we would have went 3-13, maybe 2-14, maybe 1-15. Maybe we get Trevor Lawrence.
Maybe we should have started.
Well, wait. We'll get to them actually. Anyway, next game.
Wait, Nick, can we save the next game while we talk for the Sunday night game? Also, talk about those in tandem.
What, the Cowboys Giants game?
Yeah. Just talk about those 2 games together.
All right, sure.
Ravens Bengals. Ravens
win. The end.
I have nothing.
The end.
Good job, Ravens.
Yeah. Bengals.
Colts versus Jaguars. My Colts in the playoffs.
Dude,
I was
Jonathan
correct.
Taylor's
good job.
Disgusting.
I thought they were about to lose this shit though. They were about to fucking lose.
They were.
Frank Wright decided that he only decided late to give the ball to Jonathan Taylor, who might be the next Derrick Henry. Hot take.
He's Mike Glennon? Who is Mike Glennon?
Who is Mike Glennon? You don't know who that is?
Like, you don't know who Mike Glennon
I know, but like he's very unknown.
He's been in the league for a while. He's been in the league for a while.
First round pick? I think he was a first round
Look at their bench, actually.
He started games for teams. He started for Chicago. He started for Tampa Bay. Yeah,
he was the guy that they signed. No, he was a 3rd round.
And Rivers was like falling off.
The Bears signed him to a $45 million 3-year contract right before they signed Trubisky.
Which made no
sense. Right before they traded up
back to back. Amazing.
Glennon played like 1 week. He didn't play that well.
Yeah, it was terrible. It's one of the worst contracts in NFL history.
Incredible.
But yeah.
Jonathan Taylor's disgusting.
The Colts, I don't have a lot of faith in them going into Buffalo though. Offensively,
no. They're probably gonna lose, but I mean, hopefully they make it a game.
I think they can make it a game, but I
think it's gonna be closer than most people give him credit for.
All right. I just don't trust.
Actually, Phillip Rivers needs to go back to first half against the Steelers.
Rivers is okay.
He's also not very good in the playoffs, though.
He's all right in the playoffs.
Maybe this is his redemption. He's like,
I think he's
my last
3-0 against Peyton in the playoffs.
Really?
Or 2. He's at least 2-0. Yeah, but I mean, I just want Rivers does have some postseason success. He doesn't have none. But yeah. Colts
anything else?
Good job, Nick. Really. I predicted them to go 9-7, and they went 11-5. So I was kind of close.
Finally right.
At least you had them in the playoffs.
I didn't have them.
Oh, you didn't know?
No. I had the Texans in the playoffs.
Speaking of the Texans.
Titans versus Texans.
Oh, again, this was way too close. This one,
the Texans are so bad.
The Texans defense fucking sucks, man.
It's not just the Texans though. The Titans defense sucks.
How do you let AJ Brown get so open?
Oh, that was a great throw, but
that was an excellent throw and a great route. But why do you call cover 2?
Yeah.
23 seconds left.
Hey, everybody's talking about the Eagles. What about the Texans going for? Oh wait, they don't even own their pick.
Yeah, exactly. That's the problem.
Shit!
I was like really as much as I like the Titans and Derrick Henry. Congratulations on 2,000 yards. Incredible.
5th most all time. Yeah.
Easily gonna be
season.
Offensive Player of the Year. There's no question.
He is.
Jesus Christ! How does the game get that close?
Oh, it was a great game.
It was I was
it
watching
was.
that game.
But it was Deshaun Watson. That's the main gas behind this.
Oh, that was another thing I had to say. Deshaun Watson, JJ Watt was like, "I'm sorry for wasting your season." He said we should have had 11 wins, and I'm like, "Yeah, you probably should have."
I mean, people forget that they did. They started what? Do you remember they started? 0-5.
Well, yeah, because they started playing against the Chiefs, Steelers, and Chiefs, Ravens.
They had a tough first 4 games.
Vikings.
Yeah.
They were 0-4, and then they beat the Jags. But this was not an easy schedule. JJ Watt probably played his last game in Houston.
Yeah.
I think he has completely cleared all bonuses. So if they cut him, it's no dead cap.
Right. Yeah.
$17 million.
Maybe in Pittsburgh.
Deshaun Watson.
That would be
possibly a draft day trade candidate because Houston doesn't have their 1st or 2nd round pick. They're both.
Oh my God, they're in a terrible situation.
Yeah, because they traded everything.
We'll take them.
Tunsil.
Imagine we give our 1st and 2nd for him.
I will say that they have
their
offense could be worse. You know.
Yeah. No, much worse.
They have players. Just that defense is terrible.
They
don't
Cooks.
really have a coach.
Cooks
I thought them
Muller's a free agent though.
Oh, he is. Oh fuck.
Yep.
Well, they got to sign him. Also, he was using steroids.
He's gonna get like $17 million. Also, I want to say something that about the whole Deshaun Watson thing. So when you think about trading quarterback for draft picks, you have to put them on the board of if they were coming into this draft, where are they valued? I think that he's valued as he would be the second. Maybe the 3rd.
I would say 2nd.
I would take, but the question is it's all about fitting timetables for these really bad teams. Do you think you can win in Deshaun's prime?
Right.
For that reason, I might put him in the 3rd.
Atlanta, yeah, I was gonna say.
At 4, flip Matt Ryan for something. Maybe even flip him to Houston. For a lot of compensation. So it'd be 4, Matt Ryan, something else, and then bam, you have Julio, Calvin Ridley, Deshaun Watson. Deshaun's back in it. I think he's from
but again,
Atlanta.
That puts them in a pretty bad spot. I mean, a better spot, obviously.
That team
but their defense is the problem. They have
nobody. Watson's a top 5 quarterback. I don't care what anybody says.
No,
Deshaun
you're
Watson's
right.
You're
definitely right. You're 100%
Julio
right.
And Calvin
but that
Ridley.
Doesn't fix their defense at all.
Yeah, but their defense isn't going to get that fixed anyway. Don't they want to just upgrade a quarterback?
One player isn't going to fix it. Jeff Okudah didn't fix the
No, that's right.
Yeah.
You can spend money in free agency. You
do.
Go out and you get the best quarterback for trade probably ever. Best traded quarterback ever.
We'll see. I mean, maybe he'll just stay.
That's possible.
That's like his scenario.
What's he gonna do there? I don't know. I'm
not sure how they would get him.
Yeah, they don't have the money.
The 6th isn't high enough. I don't think they could. They literally have
6 might be high enough. Well, because if you're completely.
Who are they gonna pick?
Right, I don't know. A quarterback, I guess.
Somebody
6.
That fits their timetable.
I guess maybe Zach Wilson might be available. Maybe Trey.
They've fallen off. I mean, I will just say this: they've fallen off so hard from a pedestal that was actually pretty high last year. They played great in that playoff game against the Bills.
Yeah, and they were up on the Chiefs, but then it didn't end up so well.
And they blew it. It's literally Bill O'Brien has ruined their
GM. As a GM, he's just completely Billy King did, but yeah.
That's terrible. Wow. I hope he doesn't get killed or something, honestly.
Well, what the hell? Come on.
I'm just saying. You never know. There's some crazy fans out there.
Dude, you realize how many bad GMs there have been in sports?
Texans fans are going to chase after him and be like, you ruined my franchise.
Do you know how many bad GMs there have been in sports? Dude, they didn't kill Reinsdorf or Krause after they broke up the greatest dynasty in basketball history. So I don't think they're going to kill Bill O'Brien. That seems a little... It's not that deep. It's just sports. Don't kill it. What the hell?
It's not like Italy.
We're not Bill Belichick protege, right? What a great Bill. Well, actually, he shares similar GM qualities to him.
Right.
Bill's not bad.
I don't know.
Maybe he's pretty damn bad.
He wouldn't have traded Hopkins.
No. Anyway, Rams versus Cardinals. You just had to blow it, really, Cardinals. Like,
this was the least interesting, most interesting game I've ever seen.
This dude Wolford started off
terrible. I love Strebler.
Wolford started off really bad.
They threw that, but then he was kind of
good.
Then he was good. He's running
over Goff. Start him over Goff.
Honestly, he didn't look any worse than Goff has, other than maybe one game this season.
I wouldn't be afraid to bench Goff at this point.
Not in the playoff game, but this proves that because
he threw no touchdowns in a pick.
Dude, yeah, but he kept them in that game. He was the first quarterback to have 200 yards and 50 rushing yards.
I mean, okay. Also, he had 6 rushes for 56 yards. What a beast.
He was running. A lot of those were on third down for first downs also.
Yeah.
He was
Cam
super
Akers,
efficient.
21 rushes for 34 yards. Are you kidding me?
He may still be injured.
1.6 average yards a game. That's ridiculous.
Wolford, see, like, watching this game, he did throw for 231 yards. It could have been 300 yards. There were a lot of balls that were, like just that much off.
Yeah.
A lot of them to
Yeah.
Harold Everett. He was running a lot of really good routes. Jalen Ramsey is the best cornerback in football. Aaron Donald is the best defensive player in football. Maybe approaching best defensive player ever, I've heard some people say.
Yeah.
Wow.
At least on the line, probably, yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people say
not as good as LT.
Football player.
Not as good as LT. But
he's really, really good.
Their defense is good. It's sometimes a little
inconsistent. Their defense is great.
It's good.
They have names, but for some reason they can't do it all together. Maybe that's just because I really despise.
Maybe they just need to sign a couple depth guys. Like they have those.
I don't think Wade Phillips is the defensive
He's still their
coordinator.
TC, right?
I don't think he is.
He was in the Super Bowl year.
Yeah, I don't think he is anymore. I think he's retired from coaching. He's pretty old.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's going to be a little bit of a problem for the Rams here in this first round. I would be surprised if they get out of there, but I'm rooting for them. Go Rams, I guess.
I don't really care. At this point. I'd actually rather Seattle wins. I don't want to see Goff or.
Well, same actually. I like this. I like the Seahawks. My fault.
I don't really care about either team, but
rip Rams.
Well, but they made it back to the playoffs after missing last year.
Yeah, I mean, I guess I was kind of right about that, even though they fell off supremely.
And the Cardinals, it looked like after the Seattle game, I think it was Monday Night Football, or it was either Sunday or Monday, where they beat the Seahawks at home.
Oh,
they were 5-2. It looked like they might have been the best team in the NFC, and then
they were really, really good.
Kyler completely fell off a cliff.
He got hurt
partially because of injury.
I'm gonna put it mostly on that, to be honest.
Yeah, I think that he's still gonna be an excellent quarterback in the league for many years to come.
They
need to give him fucking offensive linemen.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, yeah.
I'm literally begging you, Cliff.
And now all of a sudden they kind of need another receiver now.
Yeah.
Andy Isabella and Christian Kirk really didn't do anything for the last.
And Larry Fitzgerald retired. We have to address that. Really Fitzgerald, congratulations on a great career.
Probably a top 5 receiver of all time.
I might even say top 2.
No way.
I would say maybe top 3. Maybe top 3.
Look at the stats. Though.
No way. Randy Moss and Jerry Rice are both considerably better than him.
I might put him above. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's very close.
Longevity, I'd take Larry, but I would not take him over Moss in any specific.
Yeah.
In their prime.
It's too bad he didn't get a ring. I feel bad for him. I wish he just got one more chance at it.
Someone's calling me. Hold on. Let's see who it is.
Oh my god.
All right. While he takes the call, let's just talk about the meaningless next game.
Hello. I don't know. You called me.
Who is it? Is it John?
Yo, motherfucker said, "Who is this?" I said, "I don't know. You called me," and they said, "Oh, sorry," and hung up.
That's tough.
Well, whoever you are, welcome to the Nosebleeds podcast. You made it. Anyway, Saints versus Panthers. Saints kill the Panthers 33-7.
Everybody was out, and then
Packers
legend is it Packers or Bears? I think he played for the Packers. Ty Montgomery, 105 yards. This game didn't matter. This is probably Drew Brees'
Teddy's. Never mind.
Regular season.
Teddy is actually. I would consider drafting a quarterback. He is not the answer. He is not the answer for Carolina. He kind of sucks.
Oh man.
Also to talk about. Wow! I did not watch this game. Teddy Bridgewater, no touchdowns, 2 picks.
They benched him.
14 throws, 3 interceptions.
Wow, really? I didn't know that.
Oh my God, that's awful.
Did he have any touchdowns?
No.
No, 95 yards.
He
went 5 for
95 yards, no touchdowns, 3 interceptions.
Oh man.
Well, they benched Teddy for him.
Put Teddy back in at that point. Honestly,
also,
after the third one,
about the Panthers, Joe Brady, their offensive coordinator, 31 years old. Just today had an interview with the Houston Texans for their head coaching job. He is probably the brightest
What
mind.
the fuck? Motherfucker's calling me again. I'm not answering this.
He's probably the brightest mind in
Maybe it's somebody trying to prank you
right now, or like
I'm about to block the number
in a head coach. He's coached for 5 years. He spent a year as the
They're still calling.
wide receiver.
Should I answer?
Put it on speaker.
No. All right, I'm gonna say it again.
That's so funny. Joe Brady, really good offensive mind. Did some good work with Teddy. Got a head coaching interview. Might get it, might not. He's 31 years old. Look out for him as the next great head coach.
What the fuck's going on with that? They asked if there's a Lois who lives here.
Lois. Well, anyway, they have good receivers. They have good weapons.
They have if they get a quarterback and a tight end, this team.
But I mean, again, you need a defense. Like, why is everybody disregarding everybody's defense?
It was a really big loss. Was James Bradbury for them.
And they haven't been the same since Kuechly left.
Yeah,
it's just.
Yep. Well, Panthers need some help, but we'll see. I mean, I think Matt Rule's a good coach.
I also think he's a very good coach.
But I don't think Teddy. Unfortunately, I don't think Teddy Two Gloves is the answer. I think it's a career backup. I think that's what it's looking like for him. Sorry, but he's got 15 touchdowns and 12 interceptions. Yeah, that's not very good.
And it's not like he doesn't have weapons. He has.
Yeah, they have plenty of weapons.
Well, is he banged up? Maybe he's injured.
He did take a. You could say that about pretty much
game against the Bucs. He took a lot of hits.
Yeah, but even if he is,
his O-line.
And that's when he has been the same since.
He was never
really great though. He just had
his best game was that loss against the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a great game. Rip Teddy Two Gloves.
Should have won that game.
Anyway, Packers versus Bears. Packers kill the Bears, but they still get in the playoffs. Wow.
Stop Bears.
What a way!
What
a way to live in.
Pietro, you were right. Donis and Chris, you're all right. I doubted you, but
I didn't think they were going to be quite. I thought they were going to be a little better than people were saying. Because some people were like, they're going to go 5-11.
Rodgers balled out 4 touchdowns. He's getting MVP at this point.
Yes, he is. One of the best seasons of all time, actually. At this point, ratio-wise, so efficient. Who else has thrown 48 in a season? Marino, Peyton, Brady, and Mahomes. That's the only names.
Wow.
So that's pretty incredible. And in all those seasons, Marino threw 17 interceptions, Peyton threw like 12 in his season, Brady 8.
And they go out and draft his replacement.
He only threw 5.
Great job, Packers.
I still think they could. I mean,
this is a Super Bowl.
They could win the Super Bowl. I don't think that they will, but I think they could. So that's still incredible.
A chance.
I have a question.
Props to him. He's better than Breeze, and I won't hear it.
Yes, I have a question for you guys.
Packers.
Do you think that Aaron Rodgers can end up as quarterback 3 in NFL history at the end of his career?
Yeah, I think so.
Assuming that 2, you could either say, it depends on what you value. It could be Montana or Manning.
Yeah, I think you could. Because if you're using either argument, you could take him over one of the two.
Exactly. Yeah.
So, yeah, I think so. If he wins another Super Bowl.
He said today.
If he wins the Super Bowl, then he's there.
Of course, yeah. He said today on the Pat McAfee show that he says that he's got 3 or 4 more years or something.
Yeah, I mean, there's no
reason. Got a couple more years. And
he might even have more.
I just want to also say that the Packers GM, Goons or whatever, something like that. Why the fuck do you draft Jordan Love?
Seriously, you would have been favorites for the Super Bowl if you just drafted.
You could have had Brandon Ayuk, who's done incredibly for the 49ers.
Imagine that as your wide receiver too.
They could have traded up a little bit and grabbed Jefferson.
The problem is they traded up to draft Jordan Love.
Yeah. Where did they pick him? 26?
27.
27?
Yeah, 27.
Jefferson was what, 21?
Yeah.
They could have traded with the Eagles, gotten the Eagles pick. Not like they were going to draft Jefferson anyway.
No, we were 23. Jefferson was 21, because Eagles.
Yeah, because the Ravens were 22, I think. Or no, they were 24.
They were 24. We could have drafted. Yeah. Or they were like 25 because they drafted.
It's just so disappointing.
Yeah, the Bears. David Montgomery, really good at the whole football thing.
He did get hurt though.
Yeah, that's
rip.
He was in the 10.
Not like they're winning first round anyway.
Cordero Patterson. How about them Bears?
Also, that was a great play. Did you see the first play of the game? He did the genius. Because the kick went near the out of bounds, so he stepped him out of bounds.
I love it when players do that.
Oh yeah.
That being said, the Bears. Sorry, Henry, but I don't think they're going to beat the Saints, despite me claiming this in fantasy football chat. So,
I don't know.
However, I'm speaking into existence. I'm going to pick the Saints, obviously, but I hope the Bears win. So
yeah, same.
The Bears. Imagine Drew Brees blows his
You
chance.
never know. I mean, they have a good defense. They can.
It's very possible.
It's in a dome, so they could, get it going offensively. If Mitch plays well, they got weapons. They have a running game. There's no reason to believe they couldn't do it, but
maybe
they will. Come on, Mitch, you got this.
Let's go, Mitch.
Pietro and Henry's energy will push them forward.
Yes, exactly. All right.
Anyway, next game: Chargers versus Chiefs. Chargers win because the Chiefs
were
play
winning
everybody
for a
on
while.
the backup.
Yeah, they were up early. But
Well, they've officially broken the chance of going 15-1. So good for them.
They're gonna win the Super Bowl now because of that. No, but
pretty much.
The only thing to say is which Justin will be Offensive Player of the Year? Because I do think there is a legitimate argument for Jefferson now, despite Herbert having potentially the best rookie season ever for a quarterback. 31
At the end of the day, it's a quarterback award. It's going to be Herbert. Whether or not you think it should be is a different question.
Yeah.
Justin Herbert's going to come away.
Jefferson would have had to have like 10 touchdowns instead of 7.
Yeah. Herbert is an incredible quarterback. While I did have Tua over him, I'm going to still take credit for saying that he was going to be much better than most people were saying. He's so he's so good at
He's
football.
Great.
And they have
Justin
weapons.
Herbert's so good at football. 31 touchdowns, 10 picks, almost 4,400 yards. Jeez.
He would have approached 500 if he had played the Bengal game.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This guy.
Good job.
Good
job by you.
For the league.
Well,
good job, Chandler.
Thank you.
Nice prediction once again.
Let's go.
All right. What else? I didn't even watch any of this game that you're gonna talk about.
The Seahawks versus 49ers.
No, I
didn't watch a minute. I just
Seahawks barely edged out the 49ers, 26-23.
Almost won this. They were up.
Yeah.
They were up.
Nick Mullins, where you at?
They were up.
Nowhere.
It was Beathard. Yeah.
Beathard.
They were up 16-6. Beathard's like just as good as Jimmy G. Let's be real out here. But Seattle caught the W. Unfortunately, they were favored by 5.5, but they only won by 3, so none of us got that. But
also, fuck Jeff Williams.
Yeah. Again, the Seahawks.
Wilson.
Every year they're kind of. Oh yeah, he went off.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Every year they're always a playoff contender, pretty much every year under Russ. But really, since that 2014 season, they haven't really either the offense or the defense has kind of been inconsistent. So
but I think their defense might still be good enough to.
They're making a comeback, especially that game against the Rams really redefined their defense. Especially
also, this is a perfect matchup for them.
Yeah. Also, Pete Carroll has finally decided to use Jamal Adams not as a safety, but more as a linebacker.
Yeah.
So props to him. Also props to Russell Wilson for audibling on the last play to get David Moore his one reception that he needed to get a $100,000 contract.
Good guy, Russ. Good guy, Russ.
Yeah, Russ. I appreciated that.
Oh, nice.
The Seahawks are always going to be dangerous, but I still don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're going past the divisional, but
we got to go. Playoffs got to go through Lambeau this year, and the NFC. That's scary.
But if there's a team that can win there, I'd probably say Seattle. I mean, they almost beat them last year, but
the Saints have no chance. I mean, they have a chance, but it's basically done for them. I would give the Seahawks the best chance out of that group.
Yeah. Or Tampa Bay.
Oh, true. That would actually be pretty scary for them.
Yeah, but we'll get
Brady's used to the cold weather. Anyway, Raiders-Broncos. Raiders beat the Broncos by 1 point, 32-31. I didn't watch any of this.
I watched the end of this game. I don't remember anything from it. I just remember the last kick was blocked.
Derek Carr, 2 touchdowns.
Brandon McManus.
300.
The Broncos
attempted a
70-yarder. Yeah.
The game winner was going to be 63, I think.
Yeah.
That was 63.
He's a good kicker, but
and it's also it was in Denver, right?
It was.
So you can kick the ball farther in Denver.
In altitude, yeah. That's why they tried it. But yeah.
Because also the NFL long field goal was it Prater?
64. Yeah, Prater. 64.
64 was in Denver. Decent game. Both teams seemed to kind of want to lose the game. Josh Jacobs DUI after the game. Props to him.
Yeah.
Darren Waller went off again.
He's a beast.
He
doesn't really block, but he's a very, very amazing receiver.
When you go 117.
Wait, I saw this this poll on Instagram. Do you think if Waller had a QB like Mahomes, would he be the best tight end in the NFL?
No, I still think that Kelsey's better.
I still think
that's what I said, but
Kittle.
82% disagreed with me.
Oh well, they're all stupid.
82% of people are wrong.
It's recency bias in sports. It's the strongest.
Yeah,
I've ever
true.
Seen.
Yeah, Kelsey's just too good.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and honestly,
now we
Kittle.
move to the battle of the NFC East.
Cowboys
Giants.
Oh yeah, go Giants! I mean, I know they didn't make the playoffs, but let's go. Y'all take the L. We'll get to the records, but Giants. I had faith. They took down your stupid Boyz, Nick. I'm glad to see the Boyz miss the playoffs again. the Cowboys, Zeke sucks. Andy Dalton threw a terrible interception.
CeeDee Lamb.
CD dropped a terrible.
That was bad
touchdown
on 3rd and short.
Andy Dalton had more rushing yards
than Zeke.
Yeah.
Zeke is actually
horrible. He's horrible.
He's literally not even an RB1 right now.
Just cut him. Honestly.
Who is better, Damian Harris or Zeke? I'm going with Damian Harris.
Damian Harris any day.
Yep.
Though I did pick the Cowboys, we are smoking that Dallas pack right now.
Dallas misses the playoffs again, 3rd time in 4 seasons.
Let's go.
In limbo. It's glad to see.
Fire their coach again. Just seriously.
I don't think they're gonna fire.
He's too busy eating a big pizza on the sideline to even watch the game.
Wait, Freddie Kitchens is on their staff now, isn't he?
No, I think he's on the Giants, right?
Oh, he went to the Giants. I always messed up.
The Giants have every.
They got the God Squad. Jason Garrett. He's been considered for the Chargers starting coach.
He is. So is Urban Meyer. Also.
Yeah, I saw that, but he wants to.
Freddie Kitchens would have been worse, but still, Jason Clapper Garrett, the Clapper.
But no, he beat his former team to make it to deny them a potential playoff.
People are finally realizing that it wasn't Jason Garrett's fault that the team was bad.
It was though.
Just the defense.
He didn't
He's not a good. He's
not a good head coach.
But they got a lot worse. They got a lot worse. That's the thing. I literally thought Trayvon Diggs was going to be a god. That's why I was like,
he actually had a really good game against the Giants though.
But this underwhelming season. But anyway, let's go to the
other game. Up and down.
Last game.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Washington football team versus the Eagles. Eagles go to hell. This is basically the
I'm sorry, I don't want to hear it. They tanked this. There's two things. There's two things that they did wrong here. The first one that people weren't even talking about is the fact that they got a turnover, right? They were down 3, and they had the ball at the 3-yard line. It was 4th down. It's a turnover. It's 3 points. Take the 3 points and tie the game. Why are you going for it? You haven't done anything passing all game. Not only do they go for it, but they throw it. Dude, Jalen Hurts was running it really well. He clearly was not coaching to win this game. He was just coaching to do some stupid shit. And
You're
then
right.
they put Sudfeld in the game.
And I totally support them.
They didn't even put Carson in when they benched Hurts.
He didn't have him activated.
He wasn't activated.
Oh.
If you saw
so much for a QB battle. They're like, Doug Pearson's like, we want them to battle it out for the spot.
I think they're meeting next season. but
he's gone. He wants to trade.
I think he's out. But I think I can see a situation where they don't find a trade partner, but he's still on the roster, and it's just
he's going to have to forfeit a lot of his bonuses if they want to move him.
Yeah, but Jalen Hurts didn't play well.
Jalen Hurts is also not the option. I've seen mock drafts with the Eagles taking a quarterback at 6.
I don't think that would be a bad idea either, but we'll see.
See, that's what I was saying. But you think it would be a terrible idea? Why?
Money-wise.
Oh, yeah. It would be a very confusing
situation.
Their
team is ruined for 6 years.
Why?
Well,
because you have to deal with the Carson
they're at the rock bottom right now. Where else do you have to go?
Everywhere. Linebacker.
They won't draft
corner.
They won't draft a
wide receiver. They need literally everything.
Everything
tight
except
ends,
running back, and they have a good tight end.
They have a good defensive. They have a couple good defensive.
Going to be traded.
Yeah. Well, they're gonna probably lose one of Fletcher Cox or Barnett this off.
Oh, Barnett.
Yeah. Wait. Did you hear the thing about Ertz possibly getting traded?
Yeah, he was like,
Donis?
he was crying.
Yeah, he was crying. He was like, Philadelphia's the best city to play, and I'm so happy that I
Wait, what?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, he's
Philadelphia's one of the best fans in the world, man.
They were really happy when the Aguilar.
Apparently, multiple people wanted to fight
Doug Peterson.
When they
2 defensive players had to be held back.
Yeah,
what?
Hurts is just not. He's not the answer.
But he could have won them that game.
This team is in shambles.
Support them not trying to win that game.
Doug Peterson needs to go hide in the bunker.
Or the Giants fans who were like, "Oh, why didn't you try to win the game? You shouldn't have fucking gone 6 and 10.
That's the thing for me.
Suck.
The thing that's wrong with it is that at this moment, there's nothing wrong with him doing that. But you don't want to set a precedent for teams starting to do that in the future because that's just.
I personally do not care.
I will if teams start putting in shitty quarterbacks. I know that they're not.
Yeah, that would be pretty stupid.
I don't want to watch Nate Sudfeld ever. He's worse than Stidham.
You should get fined. You should, like the NBA is doing, you should get fined for, basically tanking, but benching players when they can play.
Sure, fine them $50,000, but getting the 6th pick is so much better than getting the 9th pick, which is what they would have gotten if they won that game.
But I mean, literally, I have zero clue what they're gonna get at number 6. I don't know.
Parsons or Devontae Smith. That's what they're gonna get.
Yeah.
What if Trey Lance is? Well, no, Trey Lance would kind of be a reach at 6. But
dude, if they draft a quarterback, I will personally start.
What if God forbid Fields falls?
For Donis.
Do you take him?
No,
do you take Justin Fields?
You do not take Justin Fields.
He's not going to fall to 6.
He's not going to fall. And
If
B,
he's at
you
4,
already have 2 quarterbacks.
If he's at 4, no way Atlanta doesn't take him.
Do you think that Justin Fields fell to 32, do you think the Chiefs pick him? Of course they fucking don't.
Maybe they do.
Yeah, why not?
Trade him. Trade him.
You trade the pick at that.
You trade the pick. Yeah, don't trade that.
Well, I mean, I guess if he fell to the Eagles, they would trade the pick.
Stupid.
That could actually fix them. They got to hope that a really, really good player falls to them and then trade down. Honestly. Get somebody else's first, a linebacker, and I don't know.
They're just screwed. They're screwed. And I couldn't be happier. I hate the Eagles.
They sold their soul for that Super Bowl. And all credit to them. They won it.
They won.
And also, I think he should. Okay, regardless of what you think, Chandler, about how that was a good idea, he ruined. They already don't really like him. I'm sure the locker room is not great with Doug.
He has to go.
But now it's just like, come on.
He's not going to.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Players are going to start wanting to just leave now. No one's
we didn't even talk about Black
This is literally going to be the Miami Dolphins at the beginning of last year. Everybody's going to want out. Then who knows? Maybe they'll make a resurgence.
Resurgence?
Yeah.
Resurgence.
Thank you. We didn't even talk about Black Monday. All the coaches that got fired.
We talked about most of them.
Anthony Lynn.
Anthony Lynn's gone.
Not surprised.
Doug Marone's gone.
Adam Gase finally, but now he's on his pathway to the Patriots.
Zach Taylor saved his job.
That's bad.
Who else? That's it.
That's it. Wow. What a deep analysis.
They fired Gase like an hour after the game ended.
That was so funny. They didn't even wait.
It wasn't even Black Monday. It was.
They didn't even talk to him.
It was Gray Sunday.
Gates didn't get fired on Monday either.
Who?
Chargers?
Oh, Lynn?
Antonio Gates is the tight end.
I called him Anthony Gates. What is wrong with me?
Anthony Lynn.
Yeah.
Maybe he'll be their coach.
I don't think I think he could be a good coordinator somewhere. He was a good coordinator for Rex Ryan in New York. So I just think it was New York. Yeah. I know he knows Rex Ryan somehow because there was this thing where Rex Ryan was crying about him.
What happened to Rex Ryan?
He's a commentator now for ESPN.
Really?
He slimmed down too. Good for him.
Let's go, Rex Ryan.
Let's see.
My boy.
Hamilton. Pat Hamilton is going to be an offensive coordinator candidate this offseason.
Anthony Lynn was a running backs coach for the Jets for 5 years, and then he was the assistant head coach for 2 years. So he was with Rex for a while. He's been coaching for a while. Started coaching in 2000. Good for him.
That's it.
Any other points? Nothing. That's it for this.
Washington football team, big football.
Washington football team's in the playoffs.
They
have fun losing.
They look like we kind of thought about this team and they could be okay at 6 and 7. Like, Alex Smith kind of can win them some games. They have a good running game, but I mean, the Eagles suck. The Eagles suck. They didn't play anyone and they still almost lost. So.
Yeah, the running game was terrible. Alex Smith.
Oh my God!
Super happy for him.
But he looks shit.
He is the fun fact. Yeah. He is the only quarterback to have won his division to also be picked in the top 5 picks, because he was the first pick in 2005.
Oh, right.
Let's go.
Yeah. Also, another fact that year, both players in the NBA and the NFL were drafted first out of Utah. It was Andrew Bogut. Also.
Right. Yeah, that's true.
Fun facts. One thing I do want to say, actually, it's just random, but before we move on to the predictions, at the end of the Patriots game, there was a hooded figure. I
think it was Joe Tooney.
Sitting at the middle of the field.
I think it was Belichick. No, you know who it was? It was Larry Fitzgerald.
Steve. No, it was Steve.
He was spotted at Logan.
Let's go.
Fitzgerald. He's coming to the pack.
That's still one of the funniest things.
It's just some random dude with the dreads. Gerard Harmon spotted at Logan.
Dude, the first one that I saw, I was like, oh my, no way. Is that actually Julio Jones? And then I was just.
Oh, that's too funny.
Bill Belichick, Antonio Brown signing 2.0? Never.
One game. Yeah, what were we just saying?
This was him. This was me.
No, that wasn't him. I thought the picture I saw, he was wearing a hat.
I hope that he ends up getting re-signed. It doesn't look likely because he wants about 14 million a year. Joe Tooney.
Yeah. I thought it was Stooney.
It's Tooney.
Is it? Yeah, I think it's Tooney, but I'm not sure.
Tooney me up.
I think they used to mispronounce it, but
whatever, doesn't matter. He has been incredible. He's been one of the best. The
O-line has been pretty good for the Pats.
The O-line's been good.
Yeah.
Joe Tooney, I don't think he's ever missed a game.
No, I don't think so.
5 seasons, all starts, 2 Super Bowls in there. Thank you for your service if that was your last game as a Patriot. Joe Tuda, you will go up in the Patriots Hall of Fame.
Go have fun on the Bengals.
Rumor has it.
Yeah, save Joe Burrow's career. Dude, if it's Jarrett Stidham, I'd be so happy because that means he's not coming back. That would be kind of sad.
Imagine. And now, you know what I've noticed ever since that? He's been liking every single one of the Patriots posts that they put up.
Oh, he's trying to remain relevant.
Stidham?
Please remember me.
So
I'm
guys,
still here.
I think there's a decent chance. I think this is a decent chance this is it for Stidham. His NFL career is over after the season.
I think so.
Legitimately, yeah.
Man, my boy. I projected him to go as the Patriots started.
Now that I think about it, I think we actually would have went 0-16 if he was our starter.
No, come on.
No,
he did throw 2 touchdowns this year. I'm sure they would have.
He would dime against the Chiefs. A dime.
That's because they weren't preparing for it.
They would have won.
No, dude. You know what the thing is?
We
would have won that Charger game. Come on, we would have won that Charger game.
As bad as Stidham has been at times when we put him in, we cannot assess him because he's never had a full week to prep for a team.
And why is
never?
That?
Because he sucks.
Because he doesn't start.
He's not fucking good.
Because clearly he's worse
because
than
at points,
Cam
Cam Newton was. I mean, Bill Belichick was delusional to start Cam after some of the horrendous games he put up.
Why do we argue over this? They both suck.
I will make 1 point. You could say that Cam Newton was the worst starting quarterback in the NFL, and still he was better than Stidham in any way.
How do you know? Start him 1 game. What do we have to lose? Seriously, we only have draft capital to gain.
Didn't you hear what Belichick said?
Yeah.
He said
he would learn nothing different. How do you know? Maybe he'll throw 10 dimes.
He did go into
games.
He
does know.
Dime. But again, that's not the same. That's not the same.
No, because you're not going to sacrifice.
Could I drop 40?
No, that's.
Could I go drop 40 on
why?
Oh, you're not gonna never know.
Hold on.
Why not?
You're not.
Can't we just have 1 game?
Dude,
there's only 16 games in the season. You can't just sacrifice.
I hope he goes to I don't know, some team that backs him up and their quarterback gets breaks a leg. He could join their team and start for them. Give him 1 game.
The starter for the Georgia or for the Atlanta Albatrosses.
The Montreal Maple Leafs.
For the Atlanta ACL tears and the Rock.
Montreal Squirrels. Toronto, Ottawa.
The Blue Bombers. He's gonna the Winnipeg
Polar
Blue
Bears.
Bombers.
No, but Nick,
hey, don't disparage
the
CFL.
They're not gonna. Okay, Belichick.
Fine. When he goes to the XFL and tears it up, you'll all be sorry.
Yeah, you know who else tore up the XFL? PJ Walker threw no touchdowns and 3 picks in 14 throws.
Yeah, and
so congratulations.
But no, the thing is about Stidham is that there's only 16 games in a season, and we were still competing for the playoffs up until a few weeks ago, and Stidham never showed anything to Belichick that proved that he was better. So just because you want to see maybe if he plays somehow he'll be better. Unless he actually looks better in practice, they're not going to sacrifice an entire week of preparation just to maybe he'll be a little better in the game. I mean, he did play in the games. I know that he didn't have a full week of preparation, but do you really think he's going to be that much better?
But I'm just saying he's never had that routine. After we got eliminated from
he hasn't earned it. He hasn't earned it.
After we got eliminated from the playoffs, that game against the Bills, he should have started that game.
Okay, Nick, and I've never had a full NBA offseason to go drop 40 a game for the Celtics over Kemba Walker. Do you think it's going to happen?
I'm just saying he was drafted in the 4th round.
Any better
we must have saw something.
Belichick sucks at drafting. We all know this. He drafted Rohrhauser in the 5th round.
Past round 3 is pretty good.
Yeah, Rohrhauser?
No, he's not.
Oh, well, maybe past round 5 he's good.
Oh, Stidham was in 4.
Stidham was in 4. All right, let's move on.
Devin Asiasi makes a resurgence. Why do I keep saying resurgence?
It sounds like it's correct.
Anyway,
all right.
That's it for the games. What a depressing end to the season for the Patriots, but who cares? I'm looking forward to the offseason. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, let's see.
Finally.
All right, you want me to do predictions now, or do you want to do fantasy update?
Fantasy update.
Oh yeah, fantasy update first. We have.
Can I do it, Nick?
Sure. I mean, why would you want to highlight your own defeat?
Well, because I want to give my props to Andrew for winning. He absolutely deserves
Fine, I'm doing my game then. Everybody gets to do their own game.
I don't care. I had no right to win that game.
I thought you were gonna win.
I was really close because Kyler went down. I will say if I started Chris Godwin over T.Y. Hilton, I would have won. Because I would have won by 10.
Why would you start T.Y. Hilton?
Well, because I thought that they were going to end up pulling Chris Godwin in the first half after they were dominating against the Falcons. And T.Y. had a lot to play for. And he did get a touchdown. It was a pretty decent move on my part.
But didn't Godwin have 2?
He did it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had like 105 yards and 2 touchdowns or something.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, props to Andrew. He was definitely the best team of the year. I will gladly take my second place over Nick. Thank you.
So Nick, were you 3 or 2? Or I don't even know where Nick went.
I got 3.
Won. Okay, good.
I beat Pietro.
I beat.
I'm sorry,
Chris.
Pietro, but I had
Pietro
to.
also started Alvin Kamara this week.
Yeah,
he did.
Yeah.
For some reason, my thing isn't loading. It's just this.
I don't know if you can see it anymore because the season's over.
Yeah, but
really?
No, I beat Chris, but I still finished last, even though he beat me last week. So I think he beat me by more than I beat him.
Yeah.
So I guess. I
want to say that I was projected to come in last this year in the IBM thing, and I came in second. So
I was projected 4th, and I finished 6th. So
I was projected 2nd, I think, and I came in 3rd.
You finished 3rd, so you saw.
Was Donis projected at 1st? No, Chris was projected 1st.
I was projected last, wasn't I? Oh no.
No, I was
projected 4th.
Chris was projected 1st, and he finished 5th. So. Hey, I was projected 4th, and I finished 6th. So. But yeah, well,
what was I projected then?
Monopoly Man's crime ring. I don't know, 3rd.
Let me see. Let me look it up right now. If it'll still have it.
If you can show the previous weeks, yeah.
I'm not sure if it'll. Here it is. Final standing projections. At the beginning of the season, Chris was projected 1. Nick was projected 2. Andrew was projected 3. Stuart was projected 4. Pietro was projected 5. I was projected 6.
So I was the most accurate prediction.
Yes,
I finished 3.
The worst prediction because actually no, technically
Chris was the worst prediction.
Yeah. Well, we were equally bad.
Yeah, 5 off.
He came in. Yeah, we were both 5 off.
Oh, yeah.
But that shows that IBM knows absolutely nothing.
4 off. But
yeah. And 4 off. Yeah. But elite fantasy owners overachieve.
Hey, but I fleeced you. That's all that matters.
No, it's not all that matters. How's that what matters? You finished behind him, dumbass.
If I played you in the playoffs, Tim, I would have beat you. I'm telling you.
No one. What? That's not how it works. It's not because you specifically played him.
No.
You would have had the same week regardless.
I would have spoken to the boys over the phone. They would have been like, "All right,
okay,
we'll step it up for you this week."
Also, I want to say that Tyler Lockett actually would have never played for me, even though he was good.
Because you didn't have enough for him.
Yeah.
I didn't really
did good in the first couple of weeks.
I essentially took the risk, knowing that my team was really good. I took the risk that Christian McCaffrey would get back, and if Christian McCaffrey got back, I would have probably won.
But you didn't.
Because he would have put up 25 a game.
He would have gotten injured again.
Get fleeced.
Sure, say whatever you want, but I'm
fleeced. Fleece jacket.
It was
fleece of the polar bear. Fleeced. Next year, I'm naming my team Fleece Machine.
Are you going to change your logo from Chandler's face next year?
Yeah, clearly it didn't work out too well for you, Bob.
You should have changed his to change yours to
maybe I
Nick's
should make it somebody else's face and I'll fleece them.
It'll be me now?
Maybe it's Chris, the fleece mirror.
You should use that picture of Chris. Yeah. And that way we're going to use for the episode.
Make your team name Chris Scambus. Yeah. That's your team.
All right. Well, on to next year, boys. I finished last and I haven't said anything, so.
Let's go.
GG. That was fun. But anyway.
All right.
Are we doing let's do the bracket prediction first, and then we'll do the final prediction. So we're going to go through the NFL bracket. We'll decide.
Well, we want to do predictions for that week. Let's do how our predictions ended up for the season.
No, we'll do that at the end.
Yeah, because we'll do that. The game. This is a little different. All right. So I already have this written down here, but okay. I don't think this is going to not take long, but all right. Bills, Colts is at, I think that's at
we don't have to say the lines.
Yeah.
Just
Bills. Colts. I'm taking the Bills.
Give me the Bills.
My boy.
Yeah. It's going to be a closer game than people give credit. It's going to be the Bills, though.
All right. Titans, Ravens. So this is the hard one.
Wait, what about Steelers, Browns?
I'm going with the Ravens. I'm going with the Ravens. I think the Ravens are going to win this game. The Titans are limping into the playoffs right now. Their defense is horrible.
Look really hot right now.
They're cooking. J.K. Dobbins is
I'm going to pick the Ravens.
All right.
So
if they lose, it's not only just the fact that I think they're going to win, but also they have to win this. They're playing against a rival. Lamar, come on, man. They have to win this. But let's watch the Titans.
Ravens move on in our prediction because it's 2-1, right? Okay.
All right. And then Steelers, Browns. I want the Browns to win this badly, but it's got to be.
I really do, yeah.
I'll go Steelers. I'll go Steelers. If it was any other team, I think they would have
gone down. They lost this game. This is going to be the biggest collapse.
Okay. Do you want me to go to the NFC wild card or just keep
going?
Go
to the NFC, yeah.
NFC wild card, yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me just lowest rating seed will be Ravens, so they'll play the Chiefs, and then Bills will play the Ravens. Sorry, not the Ravens, the Steelers. They've already played this year. But Both these teams have played this year. It'll be rematches for both of them. But Saints, Bears, as much as I want the fucking Bears to win,
I kind of actually
you have to
pick
pick the Saints.
I think I have to pick the Saints though. Yeah.
Saints. All right, and then this is maybe the easiest one. The football team is at home for Tampa Brady. I'm going with the Bucks.
Rip Tampa.
Yeah, let's go football.
Or no.
I'm taking the Bucks.
The Bucks. Sorry, football team. I'm a big football team guy along with Chandler. He's more of a big football team guy.
I'm a huge football team guy.
You're more of a Dem Boys guy.
Yeah, you're more of a
the
Dem
biggest
Boys
football
guy.
team guy.
You can't pick both.
Boys, where are you?
One NFC East terrible football team.
It's okay. They'll draft the best assets in the draft this year and pop off next year. I swear.
Still go 7-9.
We them boys.
Right. Seahawks, Rams. This one's a bit of a toss-up, and I'm gonna go with the Seahawks.
It's not even a toss-up. The Seahawks are gonna win that game.
Rip the Rams, dude.
It's the closest of the 3 wild cards, but
for the NFC, sure.
Yeah, the NFC, yeah.
Well, I'd say the Bucks football team game's not gonna be that bad.
Titans Ravens is gonna be the game to watch.
Dude, Chase Young wants Tom Brady, man.
And Bills Colts.
Famous last words.
I would give the Colts a pretty okay chance, even though the Bills pop
I also give the Colts a decent chance.
Yeah, it's a bad matchup. I think they were hoping to play Miami again. Maybe they should have lost on purpose.
Maybe.
Honestly.
Play the COVID Browns.
Yeah, they should have played them. Yeah, okay. Well, you want to know what happened to the last guy that said he wanted Tom Brady?
Oh yeah.
So he got destroyed in the well, not destroyed, but you know.
Chase Young was like,
Brady was so.
He's like, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Tom. I want Tom.
That was
like what?
Questionable.
Yeah. I know.
All right,
it's
let me
iffy.
just this out here. So the Packers will play.
Come on, Chase, relax. Anyway,
that
next round.
Spicy. Hold on. I just had to write them down.
Spicy.
Here. Okay. Nosebleeds podcast has been canceled. Sorry.
Rip, that's the Nosebleeds podcast, everyone.
This has
from my living room to yours. My name is Nick.
All right, hold on. Just give me. I want to make this look organized. All right.
Maybe this could be the bonus section. Ping hat.
So AFC divisional Chiefs Ravens. Chiefs will be home. This will probably be the Saturday night game. I'm guessing.
Yeah, give me the Chiefs.
I'm going with the Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
This is it, Chief.
That ain't it, Chief.
All right, and then Bills Steelers. I'm sorry. I mean, you don't want to be like, oh,
Bills.
It happened, but the Bills are better. The
Bills are really good.
Year. I feel like the Bills actually might be better. This is like an easier win for them than the Colts potentially.
I agree.
Yeah.
Colts are not a great matchup for the Bills.
No.
They don't look convincing sometimes, but they also look really good other times.
I agree with you.
All right.
Hey, but look, if that does end up happening, me and Donis are right. Bills are going to the AFC Championship, like you guys were so against.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. Josh Allen did not look that good.
Yeah,
until recently.
Last year, but I said Diggs would be a game changer.
You were right. He did not look good this year.
Let's go, finally.
He looked great this year. He looked awful last year. Yeah. I was going off of that. I think Stewart was
Packers. All right, so NFC divisional, Packers Bucks. Damn, this is Brady and Rodgers in a playoff game. Woo!
I'm so excited, but give me the Packers.
I kind of think the Bucks can win this one.
I'm a big Rodgers guy.
If there's going to be a team in the NFC to upset them, it's going to be the Bucks.
Yeah,
they beat them earlier this season by a lot too. So
I think the winner of this game wins the NFC.
I'm going with the Pack, but I really want the Bucks. I'll be ready.
Give me the Pack.
Well, of course I will be ready for Tampa Bay.
I'm going to go Packers.
Yeah. All right. So this one, Saints Seahawks. I think this is kind of tough for me.
Seahawks.
I'm leaning towards the Saints. They're at home. Why? Why wouldn't I? The Seahawks still aren't that good. The Seahawks offense kind of sucks.
I am taking the Saints.
Yeah, the Saints defense is extremely good. Don't sleep on the Saints.
When you watch this back, everyone, and the Seahawks win,
hey, I say the Seahawks have
a good
chance, but it's just a one pick. There's no need to deliberate over it because you just make the pick or you don't. On or off. All right, I'm going. We've only picked higher seeds except for the Bucks right now. So.
Yeah.
Wait, what? You guys both picked the Bucks?
No.
Against football team.
Oh, throughout the entire playoffs. Yeah. Okay.
All right, AFC Championship. This will be the later game because last year AFC Championship was the earlier game. Chiefs Bills. I kind of want to pick the Bills, but
I'm taking the Chiefs.
Yeah.
See,
real chance for the Bills to win this though. You never know.
It's gonna be tight.
I'm gonna go Chiefs
just because it's the Chiefs. But I mean, don't count out the Bills and my boy Stephon Diggs, who just absolutely burnt Jason Jackson.
Do you know what college you went to?
Nope.
Maryland, just like J.C. Jackson.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, college buddies trash talk each other and then he gets burnt. Oh my God.
All right.
Anyway,
NFC Championship. This will be the earlier game this year. Packers Saints.
I'm
really confident in the Packers.
Give me the Packers.
Yeah.
The bad matchup for the Saints.
Yeah.
They beat them earlier this year by a lot.
Sorry for your career.
Drew Brees is going to be like
all right,
shivering.
well, we just picked the 1 seeds to make it to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
We're lame.
It's pretty likely.
I mean, last year, isn't that what happened?
I think
one and two.
1 and 2. I think the two best teams in football, though. So there we go.
The Bills are almost is around the Packers.
But this year's Super Bowl will be far superior to last year's if this matchup does happen.
Two offenses, actually.
Yeah.
But you never. I mean,
you
never know though. Sometimes the Packers' defense is suspect. Mahomes might go out there and go up 21-7 in the first half.
Yeah.
Dance.
And also, the one knock on the Packers, and this almost happened. They got that turnover. They disappear in the second half of games sometimes.
Yeah.
So, but we'll see. It's a Super Bowl, so I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. But all right, and then that's our Super Bowl. Super Bowl 55. Where are they playing this year?
Miami.
No.
Last year.
No.
Jacksonville.
No.
Jacksonville?
It's not Jacksonville.
Is it that new stadium in LA?
I swear it's Miami.
No, it was last year.
No, that was last year.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up.
The Super Bowl.
What's they're playing again? It's in
Tampa.
Tampa.
I knew that.
Oh.
Yeah, we knew that because they've been talking about Tampa if they go there.
All year. Literally all year.
We're stupid.
Their stadium's so small.
It's a nice stadium, though. I've actually been there.
Oh, that's cool. I've heard that their turf.
Let's go.
Sucks, though.
They got the pirate ship.
They should just
they only hold 65.
Do like Bash at the Beach, like WCW back in the day. Just set it
up.
They
will have fans.
You are speaking gibberish right now. Let's go back to the beat something like WCW did.
Hey, this is a rematch of Super Bowl I.
Really?
Oh, yeah, you're right. It is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And just like they did in Super Bowl I, I'll be picking the Green Bay Packers.
I'm picking the Chiefs.
I'm picking the Packers.
Let's go, Nick!
Right.
Yes!
This is actually because I did my own prediction.
Team guys have to unite.
I did not.
I really want the Packers to win.
Let's go.
I'll probably be rooting for Green Bay. But
Rodgers. I love Mahomes. I think he's gonna.
Sorry, but Mahomes is giving me PTSD. He's just.
But give me.
All right. That's all we need to do. So
those losses.
We have Nosebleeds has predicted the Packers to win the Super Bowl championship.
Let's go.
Stuart, I have picked the Chiefs, so let's just remember that. But
okay, we will.
All right. Okay.
Go Bills.
So let's do the predictions now. All right. So
yeah, now off to the records. Announce it. How did the regular season turn out?
So Nick disagreed Chandler 3 times. It started off good in the 1 o'clock window because the Patriots beat the Jets.
Yep.
But then it didn't go so well because the Rams defeated the Cardinals, and then the Eagles, of course, as we talked about, lost.
Yep.
I had a good week. I actually had the best week. Yeah. I think I went 9-7. Chandler went 7-9, and Nick, you went 6-10. So you actually fell another game behind Chandler, unfortunately. Damn. So the final records is Chandler was 106 and 105. Nick was
winning record. Yep. Let's go.
Nick was
I would have made money and
103 and 108, and I was 99 and 112. I'm only 4 games behind Nick now, so maybe.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now? So congratulations, Chandler. You have won the regular season predictions.
Yes.
But the overall records will continue, as well as we'll have a new playoff.
Yeah, I have that all written down for that.
So wait, hold on. How much am I up on Nick by?
3 games. It's gonna be pretty tough for him to catch you.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna agree on.
Yeah, there's not a lot of games.
All right, there's 6 this week though,
it's
so you got a chance. Yeah. They got more. It's
super wild card stuff.
They have the Nickelodeon game, so.
Dude,
I hate that. Why does that exist?
I think
there must be slime at halftime.
I think it's broadcasting on both. One of the major networks.
Yeah, it's also on regular sports. I'm not watching.
Which game is it? Is it the Colts Bills?
I think so. Yeah.
SpongeBob will make a halftime appearance.
Let's go.
Yes.
He's in Madden now too, apparently.
No.
Oh, is he in the Superstar KO?
Or something. He's in like franchise mode or something.
Oh, it's like a custom character?
Probably Superstar KO.
Look it up later. All right, Colts.
SpongeBob.
All right, let's do this. All right, Colts at these lines have moved a little bit, but this is what we're gonna stick with.
Dude, what if Nick Cannon's there for Nick?
Nick Cannon is literally everywhere.
Nick Cannon?
He's like, yo, I'm here at the halftime show. Woo! And then
maybe he will. I wouldn't be shocked to see Nick Cannon.
Wow,
the Bills are gonna have fans.
Yeah, they have 6,700.
Oh,
good for them.
Wow, Bills Mafia will show up.
All right, Colts at Bills, 105 on Saturday. The Bills are favored by 6.5.
That's down from 7 yesterday.
Down from 7, yeah. But up from 6, because that's the opener. That's what opened up.
It's a high for a playoff game.
I know it is.
Oh, there's two games that are higher.
Really?
Yeah, we'll get to that.
Wow.
Yeah, actually.
We probably know which ones they are.
I'm taking the Bills. You know what?
I'm also taking the Bills. This is the Josh Allen.
This is a 7-point win. I think this is
Give me the Bills. I can't go against the Bills in this case.
I think this is a third.
As much as I love the Colts, prove me wrong, please, Philip. But
yeah.
I mean,
Jonathan Taylor, third in rushing yards this season.
Yep.
Props to him.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. That's crazy.
And nobody's talking about him for Rookie of the Year. He's not going to win it, of course. But
the AFC South is the rushing capital of the world because they have James
Robinson, Derrick Henry,
he was top
and
7.
David Johnson.
He actually
Great
had
job.
a good game. He had a good week 17.
Yeah.
But Rams at Seahawks. This is the other Saturday, or one of the 2 of 3. This is at 4:40. The Seahawks are favored by 4.
Yeah, give me the Seahawks. That's easy.
I'm taking the Hawks, dude.
Yeah, give me the Seahawks.
I just don't know if the Rams can score.
Yeah, I know.
Cooper Kupp's still banged up.
Yeah.
Goff might not play. It's possible.
That is probably better for them anyway.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's not going to make a difference.
This is the Saturday Night Football. Tom Brady back in the wild card round after his exit last year at Washington at 8:15. The Bucs are favored by 8.5.
8.5.
What? Washington sucks.
No, I know, but I mean that's just weird for a playoff game.
I'm still taking the Bucs.
I'm taking the Bucs.
I was thinking it was going to be. I was thinking it was going to be 10.
Give me the Bucs.
All right, then here we go. Sunday, the 105 game. The Ravens at the Titans. The Ravens are favored by 3.
Yeah. Oh, I picked the Titans, so give me the Titans.
Yeah.
Give me the Ravens.
All right, this is a big game for you, Nick.
This is good. All right. Okay. But hey, the Titans screwed me over last time, so I hope they don't screw me over again.
All right.
King Henry.
All right. The 4:40 game, maybe the most boring game of the card. Bears at Saints. The Saints are favored by 10.
Jesus Christ.
That is high. I'm still thinking of it. I'm taking the Bears. Fuck it. I'm taking the Bears. Give me the Bears. I need to catch up to Nick, so, unless he
I'm genuinely, I don't know what to think.
I honestly might take the Bears. I don't think the Saints are that good.
There's a real possibility that this is going to be 40-10.
Yeah,
but
there's also a possibility this game is
what do the Bears have?
21 to 16.
Yep.
I'm going to pick the Saints. I can't. Mitch Trubisky's just too bad.
I think I have to take the Saints.
All right, hope the Bears get this one, and I can get a game up on Nick. And then we read on the Ravens, so that's too bad. All right, and then Sunday Night Football. The Browns don't have their coach. Not Sunday. Well, kind of like Sunday Night Football, but it's
they might. He's on the COVID list. If he tests positive,
he has to quarantine for 10 days. Yeah.
10 days.
Oh well.
Yeah. Browns at Steelers. The Steelers are favored by 6. I'm taking the Steelers.
Give me the Steelers. Van Pelt, the last
year.
Give me the
Steelers.
The last year Bengals quarterback coach is calling.
Can he call in from his house?
No.
We talked about this before the episode, Nick.
Yeah, but the Steelers. The funny thing is the last time the Browns made the playoffs was 2002.
Yep. None of us. I was alive.
I was not alive. Nick wasn't. Nick was almost alive. I was.
Oh no! Wait, Nick.
What was it?
Nick's born in February.
Oh yeah, you guys. I was the only one alive for the Browns in the playoffs.
You were
damn.
But
yeah.
The last time the Browns were in the playoffs, they were the 6th seed and they played the Steelers. Or actually, they might have been the 3 seed. I'm not sure.
Did they win?
It was a 3-6 matchup. And it was a really close game. It was Tim Couch, the quarterback for the Steelers, I think was Maddox. And the Steelers won. It was a really good game, and that was the last time the Browns were in the playoffs. So, and it was a 6-3 match.
Would the Browns have had Jamal Lewis by that time or no?
No, I think he was still in Baltimore.
Okay.
But yeah, so this could be, the Steelers just continue to own the Browns franchise. So hopefully, I hope the Browns win this one.
Baker.
I want to see the Browns versus the Ravens, of course, because Ravens.
The poop game.
Were the Browns.
That was a really good game, but
yeah,
I am glad to see Ravens Titans. I'm happy that.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Yeah,
these teams hate each other. These teams hate each other.
Yeah,
because it's
they
just
almost fought.
Oh, they do hate each other. Actually, that's
let's
go. Almost fought this year.
Over under 2.5 fights.
Yeah,
I'm picking the over on that.
All right.
I mean, that would be kind of ludicrous. Anyway, that's it for the episode. We hope to see you next week after this for a full recap of the first round of the playoffs. We'll have all of wildcard weekend recap for you next week, as well as predictions for the divisional round. So enjoy some football this weekend. There's a lot of it and a lot of good football. So enjoy it. From the Nosebleeds podcast, my name is Nick Antonakis, along with Stuart Brooks and Chandler Betts. We'll see you back here next week. Peace out, everybody.